He's had a very, very good last 12 months or so, Reese Lynch. Saw him get a bronze medal at the World Championships last October, November time in Belgrade. And that was a significant achievement. It was a difficult World Championships because it came straight out the back of an Olympic Games, which it never normally does, of course. So we had lots of new faces, lots of fighters with very little experience at that absolutely top-end level. And he adjusted really, really well and followed it up with a Commonwealth Games gold medal earlier this year too. So he is on a roll at the moment, Reese Lynch.
And now, bring out his opponent to the ring, fighting out of the black corner, representing the capital of the United Arab Emirates, it's Amer Husain Al Suwaider.
So this is Amer Husain Ali Saeed, 21 years old, national champion from right here in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Both of these two fighters 21 years old. There's a big golfing experience between the two, I think it's fair to say that, and this will be a real test for Ali Saeed, a real test up against someone who has proven his mettle at the very highest level over the last year.
We continue the action right here live around the world with your IBA Champions Night. This bout is sanctioned for 5 3-minute rounds in a men's welterweight 67 kg division matchup. Your 5 judges being represented here tonight ringside are from Estonia, Tunisia, Italy, Kyrgyzstan, and finally the United Arab Emirates. And when the action begins, your 6th man in the center of the ring by the bell, representing the IBA by way of India with referee Kabilan Asai Ashok. And now, ladies and gentlemen, reintroducing first, fighting out of the gold corner, he stands 182 centimeters tall, weighing officially at 65.4 kgs, presenting the current 2021 IBA World Boxing bronze medalist and the current 2022 Commonwealth Games gold medalist, fighting out of Falda House, Bonnie, Scotland, is Reese Lynch. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the black corner, he stands 177 centimeters tall, weighing officially at 65.5 kgs. Tonight he is the current UAE men's welterweight division champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Sayyidati wa Sadati min Abu Dhabi Al Imarat, Amer Husain Al Suwaider. Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready. Referee Kabilan Asai Ashok will now be giving his final instructions to the boxers.
Keep your head up. No holding. No low blow. Listen to stop, break, box.
So they're scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Lynch there on the left-hand side in the white and gold. And the black and gold, Ali Saeed, and both of these two boxing out of the southpaw stance. Those medals that I mentioned for Lynch, the gold at the Commonwealths, the bronze at the World Championships, they were at light welter, so 63.5 kilos. This is set at welterweight, so 67. He weighed in, though, about 65.5, so I wonder what he will do in terms of weight, whether he has moved up to welter, or whether he can still get back down to light welter. 2 kilos above it tonight, which might not sound like a lot, but it's 4.5 pounds, so it is quite a lot. 21 years old, it could well be that he's grown out of that 63.5 kilo division. And he's applying the pressure here to Ali Saeed with that front foot, just getting on top of him. Again, just walking across the ring on him there, manoeuvring him from one corner back to the other. Just lost his balance a bit as he came forward there, Lynch. He's always just rolling forward. You see him just prod forward with that front foot. Swinging that lead hand low. leads off with a hook there. Lynch taking on the gloves from Ali Saeed. The 1-2 didn't quite get there. Good to see him pop the jab a bit here, Lynch. Feints with the front foot. He's got a long wingspan on him. Ali Saeed just committed there for the first time, really. Nice left hand on the inside there from Lynch. Short with the left, but when the left came back from Ali Saeed, he was back out of range. Lynch just shaping without throwing, as he had his man pretty much where he wanted him there. Again, just goes in with a left hand to the body. Got a nice wide stance on him, Lynch. And as I say, he's boxing this just with his feet, really, but it'd be good to see him use that lead hand a bit more and let his hands go a little bit more when he gets into range. Maybe just biding his time. He's got 5 rounds here. Just stoops in with a right hand to the body there, Lynch, and again. Touch of gloves between the two at the end of the first round. And as I said, this is a big step up for Ali Saeed, so he did all right in that first round. Lynch very, very experienced at junior and youth level. Boxed at the Europeans, at the World Youths, European under 22s. Last year I was at that competition actually in Roseto degli Abruzzi. What a place to go and watch some boxing. Right up until the finals, it's out in the open air, the 2 rings right next to each other. In a holiday resort, basically, just on the coast. The finals are taken inside, but it's a tremendous place to go for a tournament. Loads of fighters at junior and European level will have been there, under 22 level as well, so those watching will know exactly what I'm talking about. But he went straight from that into the Senior World Championships last autumn time, and as I said, big left hand there from Ali Saeed right at the start of the round, and just as I was outlining his credentials there, Lynch, he's walked onto one very quickly up, but that was beautifully timed from Ali Saeed, and he caught Lynch just a little bit on his heels, and straight he went onto the flat of his back, and that makes things interesting. And he's looking to let his hands go a bit here, the UAE fighter, and these two trading on the inside. It was looking exactly the same as the opening round, with Lynch just manoeuvring Ali Saeed back towards the corner off to my right, looking to close in, slightly tentative, was within range but wasn't throwing, as I mentioned in the first round at one point, and Ali Saeed just came straight in with the left hand, caught him, and down he went. He wasn't hurt, but that will be a huge boost to the confidence of the home fighter. IBA scoring, remember, does not attach any points value necessarily to a knockdown. In professional boxing, if you score a knockdown in a round, then you will win that round 10-8. There can be some exceptions to that, but it's extremely unusual. In IBA boxing, that is not the case. It's about interpreting dominance. So you may score a knockdown in a round, but you could still go on to lose that round. That is perfectly possible. And Lynch just trying to get onto the front foot a little bit here, but again he's neglecting that jab a bit, uses it there, just plants the jab into the chest. Long left hand there from Lynch, and that was a good shot, and he looks to let his own hands go. That left definitely got the attention there of Ali Saeed. For a split second he looked slightly stunned, and Lynch, I think, has been just provoked into action a little bit here, but there again, there's that left hand counter from Ali Saeed, just caught Lynch off the back of his own left hand. This has been a great round. 30-odd seconds remaining in round 2. Leads off with the right hand there, Ali Saeed. He's just got his confidence up now. He's happy as Lynch walks in just to let his hands go a little bit more. And as I was saying in that opening round, that's just something that Lynch has done. He's walked in on his man and left himself in range. Rather than move in behind the jab, rather than move in behind his own punches, quite often he's been a little bit slow to get off. Left hand there from Lynch, right towards the end of the round. Well, what a start we had to that second round. Absolutely terrific. I'm sure we'll get a look at it again here. And there he was. Great shot. Great shot. And that's where he had his own success there, Lynch, as he backed his man up to the corner and did let his hands go. But good round that from Ali Saeed. As I said, IBA scoring, it's about interpreting dominance. 5 scoring judges ringside, 10-9, 10-8, 10-7 they can go. You don't see too many 10-7s, to be honest with you, because if it gets that kind of one-sided, then the referee will more often than not stop the fight. But you do see a good number of 10-8s. So into the third round we go. Lynch, I would say, took that first round. Ali Saeed, in my eyes, courtesy of that knockdown, I would go his way with the second, although Lynch did do some good work himself. But as I've been saying, I'd just like to see Lynch moving behind that jab. Get that jab working, move in behind that. Set your attacks up a bit more, because at the minute, again there, he does jab down to the body. He's right on top of Ali Saeed with that front foot. He's got that nice wide stance, good reflexes there too. He's putting the pressure on, just not throwing enough. Ali Saeed comes forward himself there. But Lynch that time just taking his feet back, managing to stay out of the way. Now let's have the jab right there from Lynch. Let's have the jab. He's just feinting with that front foot, trying to draw something from Ali Saeed, who isn't going for it. There's a jab to the chest. Always a good shot, the jab to the chest. Takes your opponent off balance. Saeed just able to come out of the corner there and throw the left. Lynch, though, pulling the weight onto his back foot. It's an interesting contest, this now. The right hand there from Saeed, just about got there. And there's a jab again from Lynch, and this is better. But when he neglects it and just stands there without throwing, then Ali Saeed is encouraged, and he comes forward. Eventually throws the jab there, Lynch. I was right side onto that, and you can just see him creeping in. And I just feel like he's waited a bit too long most of the time. Left hand there, though, from Lynch was a decent shot. You can see what he's trying to do. He's looking to try and get Ali Saeed to fire off first. He's comfortable doing that. But we saw what happened that one time at the start of the second round. There's that feint again from Lynch. Right in tight there, and Ali Saeed just leads off and looks for that right hand. Up jab there from Lynch. Does make Ali Saeed fall short, but he moves straight onto the shoulder there, the hometown fighter. Final few seconds of round 3. This has been a good watch so far. There's that jab. Just leading off with that right hand there, Ali Saeed. And there's that straight left from Lynch. So into the fourth, Reese Lynch in the white and gold, and the black and gold, Ali Saeed. Touch your gloves, and there's not much in this so far. Decent 1-2 there from Ali Saeed. The left hand just about got there. The glove was up from Lynch. Of the two, Lynch has got the greater experience, the greater achievements, and the better tools. I don't think there's any real doubt about that, but Ali Saeed has been nice and composed. He hasn't been overawed here, despite the golfing experience between the pair of them. He scored that knockdown in the second round as well. I just feel like Lynch is making this harder for himself than it really needs to be. Nice 1-2 again there from Ali Saeed, and that's what I've been talking about. When he commits there, Ali Saeed, he makes a big movement, closes that gap down, throws the 1-2, gets through with it, because Lynch, a lot of the time, is just standing within range. He moves into range, but he's not throwing. And again there, he's within range and he just doesn't throw. Eventually gets that jab off to the chest. Nice right to the body there from Lynch, and then looks to the straight left hand. That's better from Lynch. As he comes in, he was punching on his way in there, just as he got onto the borderline of range, fractionally within that arc. He let his hands go. Little feint, and Ali Saeed that time does buy it and tries to come forward. But I think in these final 2 rounds, he just needs to be a bit more aggressive, Lynch, and he is being now, rather than trying to draw something from Ali Saeed and look for the counter. Just get on that front foot, set things up with a jab, as he looks to do there, and puts it on him a bit. Straight left hand again there from Lynch. He's got to keep the work rate high. Leads off with the right hand. Just turns his man into the corner there on instruction from the coaching staff over on the far side. Tentative looking lead. Left hand there from Ali Saeed, and again there, and Lynch was just looking to try and time it. Final few seconds of round 4, and Lynch just trying to let his hands go. Good upper body movement there from Lynch just to ride that right hand. He was more aggressive in that 4th round, and although not all of these got through absolutely clean, that right hand did score there, and it'd be good to see a bit more of that from him, because it's been slightly frustrating watching this. I think he's done well, Ali Saeed. He's had to really step up here against somebody who's had a very, very good last 13, 14 months. Fifth and final round. It's at welterweight, 67 kilos, 13 weight divisions for the men, 12 for the women, redrawn for the World Championships that I've been mentioning in Belgrade last autumn time. Right hand counter there from Lynch into the body. There's that jab. It's good upper body movement there from Lynch, tucked up nicely. Looking for that long 1-2, jab to the body, then let that left hand go. That's more like it from Lynch, just moves in behind that jab, double movement, then looks for that nice long straight left hand. He's got good reach on him. And that southpaw left, it's amazing how often that gets through. And again, just tucking up behind the shoulder there. And that's better from Lynch, got much, much better distance on that, better range on it. He's looking nice and sharp in this fifth here, the Scot, and this is more what we would have liked to have seen from him from the beginning, I think. Good jab, stiff jab, and out comes the gum shield. Just whipped it up from the waist. And that just gets rinsed off and put back in. And right above us there, Ali Saeed, he's, I think, feeling it a little bit towards the end of this fifth and final round. But this has been a good performance from him. As I've been saying, he's a national champion in the UAE. But he's not boxed at anything like the same kind of level as his opponent. And he's made a real good fist of things. Lynch has still won this fight on my scorecard. And I think he's actually so far looked at his best in this fifth and final round. Just keener to let his hands go. And that jab that knocked out the gum shield would have been good to have seen a bit more of that a bit earlier on, just really planting that up from the waist through the guard. A real weapon. Nice 1-2 there from Ali Saeed. Again, he just waited a fraction too long there, Reese Lynch, and as he did, Ali Saeed stepped in and let his hands go, and those two just talking about the knockdown at the start of the second round there, I think, and there is a lot to be satisfied with if you are boxing out of the black corner. Absolutely there is. As I said, on my card, Reese Lynch has won that fight, but he was made to work. And as I've been saying, credit to him. A heavy, heavy underdog coming into the night, into this IBA Champions night. But he'll take a lot from that performance, and Lynch showed us flashes there, I would say, of what he's capable of. So our MC Rishi Panika just sauntering into the ring there, taking up his position behind the referee. Just waiting for those gloves to get removed for Ali Saeed, and then we'll get the decision and the award of the belt. You see his weight there, 65.4 And the same for Ali Saeed. They're kind of in the middle of the division, but that's no
Ladies
big deal.
and gentlemen, this bout comes to a close after only 5 3-minute rounds in a men's welterweight 67 kg division matchup. However, before we go to the scorecards, we'd like to kindly take a moment and invite our special VIP guest. Please help me welcome into the center of the ring His Highness Sheikh Surur bin Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Nahyan.
For the loser.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to a close after completing 5 3-minute rounds in a men's welterweight 67 kg division matchup. We go to the scorecards where all your judges see it the same way, ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision. To the gold corner from Fulton House, Body Scotland, it's Reese Lynch.
He will pocket that $30,000 US check and have that belt put around his waist. He was expected to win that fight. To win that fight he has. Had some manners put on him at the start of that second round as he was put onto his back by Amer Husain Ali Saeed. And as I said there, I think we saw flashes from Lynch of what he's capable of. I don't want to sound too hard on him, but having seen him a good few times, I think he would agree that it was a kind of performance where there was a slight bit of ring rust there possibly, but he's got the win and a very profitable night's work.